Alrighty, guys, I'm just going to share with you like 7 really quick and creative ways that you can utilize ChatGPT. Now, a lot of the members in our Inner Circle program are using this to be able to save time, to be able, to bridge off the back of, skills that they might not have in terms of like copywriting and things like that. Now, what you can always do is if you have the paid ChatGPT, you can always use the Explore versions. Okay, so if you search like in here and say go for email, okay, it has like really, really customized like chat GPTs and things like that. So say for example, in this one, the first one is writing emails. It's professional, business email writer. You've got like email copywriter in there, which we're going to use. And then you just go start chat. Now, with our emails, especially when you're running paid ads, we do recommend sending out 3 emails a week. Now, simple email flow is two of value, one with an offer. Okay, so when we're looking to create valuable emails, what we actually recommend to our members in the inner circle is just redirecting them to different traffic that you've already created, whether that's like an Instagram post, maybe a Facebook post. So if we have a look at this one in here, okay, so it's an amazing result about from a member. So John lost like 5.1 kilos. And so what we want to do, okay, is in here, okay, we're able to use it of like, can you please write me an email about okay. And then what I do is I put the result in there. Okay, so I've copied that post. Now we do want to direct people to the post as well. Okay, so they can go and check it out. Um, so then what we're doing, okay, is we're trying to drive traffic, okay, back to the Facebook page. Hopefully they follow us. They just get a deeper connection because they might go back to the Facebook post and they might look at 5 or 6 other posts. Um, Okay, so in here I've got the post. I also like to do like PSs at the end. So like if they're interested in losing weight, like John, reply, keen. So then we do have a call to action. And I go, my name is Jacob from Pet Narang Bar. Okay, and so now to write it up for us. Let's stop that. Okay, so then we'll just re-prompt it. Okay, and then it's got the email. So it's got your subject line in there. Okay, John lost 5.1 kilos. Here's how he did it. It's got the body of the copy in there. Okay, then it's got a link to the post. And then also as well, it has the call to action in there of if they're interested. Okay, so then you'll see in here when it first started to write, it went a little bit haywire. And then I was just able to stop it. Okay, down there was a stop button there and just go, hey, just write one email with the body of copy. Okay, so that's a really, really easy way to do it. What I would recommend is like sharing content to maybe one Facebook post, one Instagram. If you guys are like posting on YouTube, you can utilize that on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, and then on Friday, you'll have like a direct call to action. Like one of the really famous ones is Dean's Jackson's 9-word email of like, hey, our 28-day challenge is starting this week. If you're interested in losing 2 or more kilos, reply yes now, and we'll give you all the details. So then you're able to have like a really, really basic, kind of email strategy as well. Now, for the social media content ideas, you just want to like give it a little bit of information about your niche and who you help. So, um, can you give me 50 content ideas for Reels on Instagram, for example? I want the topic and also the three. So I'll just do 10 so it doesn't take too long. 3-second hook to capture attention. I help people lose 5 kgs or more. Okay. So in here, I'm like, can you give me 10 content ideas for Reels on Instagram? I want the topic, also the 3-second hook to capture attention. And then I gave them a little bit of information. So I help people lose 5 kilos or more through education and training. We focus on weight training, tracking calories, getting 8,000 steps per day, being accountable, and we've helped 500 people. So then it will start to do that for us. Okay, and you'll see how it becomes really specific. So, how weight training speeds up fat loss, think cardio burns more fat, think again. So, that'll be the first hook of the reel. So, at the start, it's like think cardio burns more fat, think again. Weight training's actually, and then you'll go into the content. And so you'd be able to do this. You can get like 50 ideas, 100 ideas. It's really, really incredible to be able to use. And what you guys can always like do as well, I want to get 50 content ideas for posts, say on Twitter, for example. Can you please interview me to get the best responses? Ask me 10 questions so that you can give me the best content ideas. So you can just ask it, and then what it will do, it'll prompt 10 questions that you can answer, and then you're training, right, ChatGPT to be able to kind of write perfectly for you. And then what you'll see is like saying here, this is our Google updates, is I've coached ChatGPT over a long period of time, if you guys see that. So then it just writes things perfectly. So then you're able to save it as content ideas. Once it's interviewed you, you can just go back to this thread, and then you can continue to get like more content ideas and things like that. Now, you're also able to use it to write blog posts. Okay, so if we search in here and go blog, okay, so it's got social media 100% optimized blog writer. Okay, so we go start chat. Okay, so we probably want to give it a bit more information. Can you please write me a blog on the 3 benefits of weight training? I want you to cover increasing muscle mass, changing the way we look to be more athletic, progressions to see constant improvement. Okay, so I own a gym in Brookvale. Keywords we want are for Brookvale, DY, say Manly, also group training, gym access, and personal training. Strength training, I'm going to give it a bit more information. So then, like, what we don't want to do with ChatGPT, or in my opinion, is just let it just write for you. So a lot of things, guys, people can pick up if it's written by ChatGPT. But if I put the information that I want it to cover in here, I can always review it and change it slightly. So we use a 10-80-10 principle. So then I give ChatGPT 10% of what we want, which is quick. It does 80% of the work, but then off the back of it, you just need to like kind of like customize it. Um, Shows progression for 4 weeks. And then I might re-recommend our clients. On the concentric and Then I'm like, make the blog 700 words. So if you guys kind of see in here, I told it the keywords. I put it our recommendations as a business. So 3 days, follow a program for 4 weeks. Focus on either doing more reps at the same weight or increasing weight. We talked about the basic tempo. We recommended our clients 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up on the concentric and eccentric at the start. And then I just wanted them to make the blog 700 words. I'll be like, my name is Jimmy and my business is called 123 Gym. And then it will start to write the blog for us. Okay, so remember, we just always kind of want to review it. Okay, so let's go just write the blog for me. And then it's just going to write it. Okay, and you'll see in there, it's got like all the keywords in there. Okay, so we track on Google. Okay, help to get more traffic. Okay, you see it's repeating them in there. Okay, and it's going to write the blog for us, which is like pretty epic. And then you just kind of review it, read over it, make any slight changes that you do want to do. And then you've got everything all done. Okay. Then you've got Google title, description, everything like that. And I'll be like, now please write a Google update that is getting people to tap the link below to read the blog. I want the Google update no more than 500 characters. And that goes into our next one with the Google update. Okay, so if we go over in here to Google My Business, what you'll see is your Google updates. This is all in the inner circle trainings. You'll see like the Google updates in there. Now in the inner circle, in the portal, when we log in, there's this really, really great Google course that one of our members named Felipe made for us, which was absolutely epic. So you'll go in there. It's got like optimizing your profile, about reviews, about updates and things like that as well. So then you'll see in here, it's done a Google update, which then you're able to do, and then you can link them back to your blog post, to your website as well. Now, the next one is actually Facebook ad copies. Okay, so again, we can go to Explore, search like Facebook ad copy. We'll just let that load up. Okay, social media ad copy. Now we use an ADA ad copy. Can you please write me an ADA ad copy? That's a type of copywriting. Okay. So then in here, I was like, can you write me an ad copy for our 28-day challenge? I said where we're located, who it's for, what's included, gave a little bit of experience. So then you'll see in here, it's got the ad copy. So transform your body in 28 days, join our exclusive exclusive challenge. Talks about the location, especially for a local business. You can change these for online. It has what's included, ready to see results, spots are limited. And then also as well, I'm like, can you give me, 5 examples in different styles of ad copy. And then it will just give you like more examples as well. Okay, so then we're like energetic and urgent. So then you'll just like copy and paste that. Then you've got like a friendly conversational one. Really, really amazing to be able to, write ad copies. Then you can just have a look over them. You're able to upload them to your ads if you're like kind of doing your own ads and things like that in time. And then you're just able to kind of rotate them through, which is pretty incredible. Now, the next one as well, you can also write meal plans in there, which is like really, really common for kind of people to, use. So personalized nutrition and meal plans. Okay, so I'll write a meal plan for myself. I'm like, can you please write me a meal plan that will help me lose 1 kg a week? I weigh 89 kgs. I train each day for 1 hour. I like meat, vegetables, and fruit. I want you to write me a 3-day meal plan plus a shopping list. I want the meals in the day to take no longer than 5 minutes. I don't like to eat breakfast, so just lunch, dinner, and 2 snacks. In here, and then it's going to give you the meal plan. So in there, like chicken wrap, just gives like a basic 3-day. Look, I always try to not give too much information on nutrition and stuff, but we would give our clients like 2 to 3-day meal plans. And it's just like they can follow 1 day for the whole week, whatever, they can follow 3 days. And then over time would kind of teach them how to make their, own meal plans in there. So you've got absolutely everything in there on that. And then you're also able to use it for, training programs as well. So if we go like training program, gym, okay, AI fitness coach. So can you please write me a 4-day strength program to get stronger for boxing? I want the workouts to be 1 hour long. I want it to be all weight training, dumbbells, barbells, kettlebells. I need lots of core strength in it. I don't want to do, Olympic lifts, for example. Follow for 6 weeks. I want then I've given it all the information, 4 days, don't want to do Olympic lifts, want the program simple that I can follow for 6 weeks. I want to get stronger, more flexible, increase my power. And then it's just going to write up, a basic like 4-day, kind of strength workout that I can do in there. It's got absolutely everything in there. Okay. And then depending, on the next one, I'm like, can you now make me a 4-day program using, say, for example, Joe DeFranco's West Side barbell method for athletes. Okay, so it's got everything in there. Okay, it's got like a few details and tips, which is just like a bonus, but we probably don't really need that. Okay, it's got all the different blocks. Okay, and then say if we want, something specific in there. We're going to say, hey, write Joe DeFranco's West Side Barbell Method, which is a really popular type of training. I used to do it a lot when I played sport, and then it's just going to start to, write up that. Okay, so it's got like all the max effort day and things like that. So depending on the programming, principles, that you guys do kind of follow, is then you're kind of able to adjust it. So I'll just stop that, and I'm like, now can you please write me a semi-private workout? In these workouts, we will have 6 people. I use barbells, kettlebells, bands, body weight, exercises, and core. I am working with 6 boxers, for example. I want them to compete against each other and make it fun. They train 2 days per week for 1 hour. They want to get stronger. Use, Joe DeFranco's West Side for inspiration. And then it's just going to write up that for like a semi-private, kind of workout. So we said just how many people that we have in it. Okay. And then you're able to like utilize those lifts. You're able to put in like all the different equipment that you guys have, whether it's like bands. So you'll see in here, it's starting to make it competitive that you can share with like your coaches and things like that. You can even, write it in here of like, now please write a group workout with, 10 stations. People do for 45 seconds on and 15 seconds off. I want this workout to get people fitter and improve core strength. The equipment, we have is, body weight, dumbbells, kettlebells, say like rower, Airdyne, and boxing bags. Okay. And then, it'll write like a circuit, okay, say for like a group training business. And then again, 10-80-10. So I feed in the information. Okay. And then say like on the exercise or whatever, we'll see like kind of how we rate this exercise. Kettlebell swings pretty good. Dumbbell renegade rows. So it's adding in core and strength. That's obviously hard to do. Airdyne, V-ups, good core exercise. Rower, max distance. Kettlebell goblet squats. So they're like, say in our gym, we had like a certain amount of kettlebells, but we didn't have enough kettlebells for like 2 locations. So then I'd like need to adjust that. Okay, we've got plank to push up, boxing bag power punches. So it's put in too much kettlebells in there. I'm like, please change 2 of the kettlebell exercises to either running, sprints, or body weight. And then it will just like adjust it for you as well. Okay, based on what you guys are looking at. This took us a lot of time. Like we used to do our, programs in our group training gym for around about, it took us like kind of 2 to 3 days to be able to write for 24 weeks. So then what you can do, in here is say if this is like a Monday workout, is then in here, I'm like, can you now write me 12 weeks of workouts with 45 seconds on and 15 seconds off like you did before. Okay, just write the workout exercises with the same equipment. Okay, and then it will just like write out like a block for you, which like saves like an absolute like massive amount of time to be able to kind of write all these workouts up. And that will just kind of do that. So it's got like all the phases in there. So like phase 1, phase 2, that you're kind of able to, follow as well. So, those are like probably like a few tips that you can utilize on ChatGPT. Probably like the biggest tip that I could give you guys is if you don't know, what to, do or what to ask ChatGPT, is just ask it. Say for example, if you're like, hey, I want you to coach me on how I can write 3 emails per week. Monday, Wednesday, I want them to be really valuable, directing people to my Instagram profile, for example. Then you can go on Friday. I want to give people an offer about our 28-day challenge. Ask me 10 questions so you can write the best emails. It'll ask you all the questions. And then off the back of it, what you can prompt it to do is like, what information do I need to give you on a weekly basis to be able to write these emails? If it does something incorrect, you're like, hey, I don't like how you said this. Please don't do it again. And then you're able to like constantly coach it, especially by using like the same threads and things like that. So you'll see in there, it just like gave us to like all of the workouts in there. And then I'm able to prompt it to be able to make like any changes and things like that. So I hope that helped a little bit today on, what to do with ChatGPT, just to give you guys a few ideas to be able to save time. Alrighty.